Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for EU4 as we continue our retry here of Champa down here in Indochina. Last episode, obviously first episode, we consolidated all the lands that we wanted to consolidate. Got Retry, Raid, and Tay Nguyen, which is part of the Coho, I guess, country at one point in time. We do also have Lanjing here as an ally. Part of the problem right now, though, is that Khmer and Iothai are allied together, which is crazy to think about considering they are very likely want each other's lands at some point in time. So it's a little bit of a scary thing to see in place. We are currently building a couple more ships. We got... why am I not seeing the ships being... Oh, there they are up there. So yeah, we got 3 more ships coming out here very soon. Currently still getting positive money at the moment. Other than that, we're just kind of waiting for autonomy to drop down from some of these guys, as well as trying to decide what we're going to do next. One of the things we do need to do next, honestly, is go after either Khmer or Viet, just to weaken them a little bit so that we don't have 2 guys who are stronger than us ready to attack us at a moment's notice. I was looking at this, and to be fair, either one of them, Lanjing could come in on, right? We could get Lanjing into either one of them just by promising them some land, and I think we could definitely do that. The Iothai alliance here is very problematic, though. I don't think we can do that. However, Viet does not have any allies, and we can promise Lanjing some land. We can just give him the little province up there if we could take out all of Viet here and bring them in, and we would, based on this, have a little bit of an advantage over them. Now, we don't have any manpower right now. My concern is I do want to wait for this. That is probably the next war I want to do. I do want to wait, but I don't want to wait too long to where they do get an ally. So that's kind of the scary part right now. One of the things I think I might do, and this might not be a good idea, I don't know, but I'd actually kind of like to get one of these to pop, quite frankly. We're already at 70% on Coho. If I were to come over here and just lower autonomy, then we could force this to pop a little bit sooner, but also get the autonomy reduction, which could help with some other things as well. So I think might be a bad idea. You guys could tell me in the comments if you would never do that, never lower it. I don't know, but we're gonna try, I think, and see what this does for us. We're gonna lower that. It is gonna boost the unrest, but that should get these guys to pop while our troops are sitting there. But it also should get us a little bit more gold coming in, as well as the fact that right now we have 1 extra force limit, which I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of while we're sitting here waiting for these guys to pop here momentarily. I do want to start working on some religious conversions. I just don't think we can do it right this second. Now, to help us with some money things, though, there's a couple bits and bobs that I do want to kind of poke through, and a little bit of housekeeping, if you will, that I want to take care of. First up, we want to, not shrink the government, sorry, I want to go into the government reforms. And I was going to wait for noble privilege to pop up, but honestly, there is a reform I would like to change. Currently, we have a reform where we get more income from vassals and more vassal force limit contribution. We have no vassals, and I don't expect us to have any vassals for quite some time. So I really want to change this one over to something that's going to be more useful. Obviously, feudal nobility would not work. Autocracy could work with the rebels stuff that we're doing, but I'm hoping we can handle the rebels just naturally. Elective monarchy would get us a ruler election if we have a new ruler ascend to the throne. I don't know that that's really what I'm looking for, but what we could grab over here is Merchant Republic Mechanics, which will allow us to vassals transfer trade power to you higher state, governing costs cheaper trade companies, allows plutocratic idea group, disallows aristocratic idea group, so we need to check those out, allows cheap drafting of transport ships, which is awesome, can place trade posts, trade leagues, and trading cities, and then we get an extra merchant. I think we did this last time as well, if I remember right. So allows plutocratic, disallows aristocratic. Let's see. We don't have anything to get now. Plutocratic, aristocratic. Am I blind? Is this not this ideas? Is it something else? Oh, there's aristocratic. Okay. Does it replace this with plutocratic? I mean, I don't think we were going to go for aristocratic ideas anyway. Doesn't really jive with what I was planning on doing. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on going that route. Where's plutocratic? I don't... Am I completely blind, or does it change something here? I might be just dumb. It's okay. But I think that's okay. I think we've got enough to go ahead and flip this. And yeah, the extra merchant's not going to get us that much right now, but eventually it could come in handy. And I think the idea of having trade posts, trade leagues, things like that could be okay. I think maybe this is a bad idea. I don't know. Let's find out. So that gets us an unassigned merchant. I don't know that he actually has anywhere he can go to right now because I don't think we have enough trade range to grab from. Can we collect from up here? We can actually collect over here as well. I'm actually surprised that we could collect from this trade node. We'll collect from over here. It's got a slightly more value, I think, than some of the other ones. That one up there doesn't have a lot of value right now, which is actually quite surprising, considering it is, Southeast China. You would think that would actually have pretty good trade stuff, but I guess most of their trade is focused further up north. Let's see what that does for us. The other things I want to do were go into the states and take a look and see if there's anything here that we want to grab that would be, good for us, that would not cost a lot. I can't give up crown land. We've only got 34%. I don't want to drop below 30%. Change your personal deity to every 20 years at the cost of 25 legitimacy. That's actually pretty cool. I might. I don't think I grabbed that one last time, because it used to be the deities were for life, and right now we have a deity that's giving us more siege discipline, stuff like that. But if we ever got into a phase where the deity was going to give us, like we wanted to have an income phase and then we wanted to have a warring phase, something like that could come in handy. Yeah, we might actually plug that one in here in a minute. Look at some of the other ones real quick. Advisor cost. I don't want the stability cost modifier to go up though. Brahmin Council. To govern their own affairs will doubtless increase their acquiescence to our other decisions. No effect upon being granted. I'm assuming this is going to lead to, like, little pop-ups that kind of tell us to do things. Heretics. So, how do we know who's heretics? Is it under diplomacy, religion? Or is that, political? Really? Okay. Would these count as heretics? State religion, Hindu. Because I know these would count as heretics, right? What religions count as heretics? So there's the heathen beliefs. And these guys are Mayana? Mayana? I don't know how to say. Oh yeah, so they are a heathen belief. Okay. Okay, so that actually might be a good one to pick up. Because it looks like, what about you guys? Theravada. Let me check that one real quick. Because if our two closest people are what would be considered heathen beliefs, that one's also on there. Okay, that's actually kind of uniquely beneficial to us. We could get some free extra morale. Now we lose morale if we're at peace, but presumably as soon as we go to war with them, we will eventually get the morale back. And this only costs us absolutism, literally nothing else. Okay, I think we absolutely grabbed that one. Absolutism will be something we want to care about later. Not something I care about right this second. But I think that's a really, really good one. Gain some mercantilism, gain some... Oh, we can make a monopoly on incense. No more income from incense. I don't think I want that. Diplomatic relations. Opinion of same religion. Opinion of country from others. That's interesting. I do like the idea of higher missionary strength. They gain religious society. Less unrest. More okay, this is actually really good. Does lose some crown land, and that would put me below 35. Or below 30, I mean. I might come back to that one someday. Alright, so any of these that reduce crown land, I don't think I can go for right now. Not until we can steal some more crown land at some point. Foreign progress growth. That's pretty good. Alright, I think that's good for now. Oh, we can actually cut the missionary. Okay, wait a minute. Let me read through this. Scaled with estate loyalty. Prestige per development from missionary. So we get some prestige just from having a missionary. But we also have reduced missionary maintenance costs. But we do lose some ducats. Okay. Let me call that good enough. I think that first one was actually pretty beneficial for us. And then let's come in here. And I mean, I would love to get some military power and stuff like that. So I would love to cycle through the whole, you know, boost their loyalty, steal some land, and then give it back again through some of these things. Yearly army tradition decay, general cost. Not really worried about that right now. National manpower modifier would be kind of nice. But it does cost us more taxes. Little reduction in taxes to get a lot more manpower modifier. That actually might be worth it. We are planning on doing quite a bit of war here early on. So I think that's worth the cost. Now, if we give them more land, then I'm assuming this value goes up, right? And they do have... And we got a pretty decent chunk of land comparatively. So I'm going to go for this. Exempt from seized land. Okay. We're going to give it anyway, man. I think that's worth giving them. What else we got? Military advisor costs. Right of council. All estates loyalty equilibrium goes up. That could be interesting. Prestige decay is a little bit lower. There might be some other things here that would be useful, but I'd have to kind of look at those a little bit more. So we're going to go with that for now. And then I think there are definitely some in here that I want to grab. I would love to have the global trade power, which means that we're only able to seize land from the Brahmins, which they do have the most land right now, to be fair. But I don't think I want to do that because that's going to give them land. I definitely don't want to lower trade efficiency. Production efficiency going up, yearly inflation reduction, interest per annum. That one could be decent. All power costs. That might not be as good though. Light ship and ship trade power. I do like that one. I think we did that one last time. I'm going to grab that one. We are going to try to build up our light ship fleet quite a bit. I don't want to be tolerant of the heretics and the heathens. I don't think. I think we did the allow merchants, this one before. Which I think I like the idea of that as well. It doesn't give them any land. Sailor modifiers could be good. Prestige from naval battles. Meh. Monopoly rights. National tax modifier would be nice. Yeah, and we definitely did this one last time. So we're going to grab that one. Hopefully, I'm grabbing a lot. Hopefully these are good for us. Okay, we're going to go with that for now. I don't want to go too crazy. I might have already gone too crazy. We are going to go ahead and grab this decision, I believe. Loyalty's high enough that we can get by with that. All right, so that takes care of that. Where are we at? How much money we think we're making now? Possibly 0.71, which is barely enough to potentially start flipping some of these heretic nation, you know, spots, I should say. I don't really want to do that though. We need a little bit more money. I want to be at least over a ducat per month before I start worrying about sending the religious units out. All right, so we are already grabbing that one, getting that one increased. Manpower 14.8. Okay, so we're looking good there. Let me go ahead and unpause. I know I spent a lot there before unpausing, but there's a lot of kind of things I wanted to check out before we got too far along here. I'm expecting these guys to pop here very, very soon with the increase. Yeah, here they come. Which is okay. We're already sitting there. We're building another unit as well to, and how much are we getting in ducats? We're actually over a ducat a month right now. That is good. We still have a loan, technically. Which I do need to deal with at some point. So I have advisor slots, but we're not going to worry about that. We still just got the one loan. I might wait for the loan to pop here in a moment. I really want these rebel factions. But did I not? I did increase you. Where are you getting built out of? Bark. You must be getting built out of one of the ones here for some reason. Lose base tax, gain a base tax, gain autonomy in Jurai, which is not the direction we really want that to go. And then the state loses loyalty. Or... No, we can't handle morale of army. This is garbage. So we'll have to accept that. Thankfully that we don't lose the base tax completely. It just moves. But it's not a great one, because that just gives us even more autonomy there, which is the opposite direction of what I wanted to go. Where's my unit being built out of? Are you being built out of this one province? Why? No? Yeah, there's a queue of a unit there after that ship. Why? It seems a little strange. Can I cancel that? Like, how do I... There we go, cancel that there. If I click on it now, will it still build it there? Why does it want to build it there? Why? What's so special about this province? Am I misunderstanding about how amazing this province is? Well, then we're going to do it differently. We're just going to come over here. We're going to say, let's build us a thing. I mean, yeah, okay, 54 days, I get it. The price is the same, though. And we could just get it out of here or here for 54 and 57 days, respectively. I'm just going to grab it here. A little strange that it was... I mean, I guess it's just closeness and speed, but... I think it should see the ship in front of it and be like, oh, it's not 54 days, it's 354 days or something crazy like that. And then it should have chose to build it over here instead. Alright, really I'm hoping these autonomy continues to fall. Unrest, obviously. I think once we beat them up here in a moment, the unrest will not be problematic anymore. Famous last words. But I wanted to pop these quicker anyway, so I think dropping the autonomy could come back and bite me in the rear end. There we go. And we should beat them up. Now we are going to lose some manpower from this, but dealt with. And then how much? So the rest is 0 for... How long? How long does the recent uprising last? Do we see that as a modifier in front of me? Is there like a... Down here maybe? Recent uprising. So we have 10 years because of a recent uprising where we don't have to worry about the unrest right now. So that actually I think worked out. In 10 years, the unrest will drop even more. I hate that this thing... I think we're going to go ahead and decrease the autonomy here, get this to pop, and then we're just going to make all three of these pop. Get us a little bit of a head jump on autonomy. Now, granted, we are a little bit low on this right now because we got to get resupplied, but I think we'll be okay. Costing us a little bit of money here, but you guys at war? No. Who are you allied with? Pegu? Okay. What's going on up here? Still no alliance that I can see, right? So, man, I would really love to jump on these guys. That would be the dream. Alright, we're finally about to get our ship out. We're actually almost to 12. Be able to get another troop out, which would be nice. Oh, stop running through my territory and causing me attrition. That's annoying. Stop running through my territory. It's very annoying. 2 units is causing me attrition. Alright, how are we looking on inflation, actually? It's a bit high. I could see the argument for lowering this now. It's close enough, but... And we don't have any natural decrease. Let's go ahead and lower it. I mean, we're missing 0.03. If we get a little more inflation, I'm gonna be, it's fine, it's worth it. Apparently we are not making these guys mad enough. I mean, I know we got the troops there, so they're getting a little bit of rebel handling, I suppose. I suppose I could actually bump both of these down so we can kind of jump on either one. What were we going to do with you? Let me check you out. Did we care about an alliance with you? I mean, it could be weird, but recall the diplomat. It's a weird one because they could bring us into a war that we may not want to be part of, but maybe it also is okay because the only people that could really declare war on them is Lanjiang, who we're allies with, and then Dai Viet. And Dai Viet war, we might be okay with that. All right, let me see. Who else do I want to send Diplos to? Let's send them to allies here in a moment. Potentially, yeah, looks good to me. Okay, seriously, please stop. Okay, what do we have to do to make this happier with me so that I can actually sit here? How far off are we? We're a couple, yeah, okay. Maybe we just move off. This might be a little bit scary. Let me lower autonomy here. And I might just hope that we can do this one first. Or maybe that one will pop here in a moment and we'll figure it out one way or the other. That gives us enough for another... No, not yet. 594. We're very close. Just a tiny couple trickle of autonomy loss and we will definitely be able to go up to 12. Please stop moving back and forth in my territory. Like, what are you doing? Why? We're so close. 595. Alright, we got all the ships out. I might just go ahead and pay off this other loan here in a moment. Well, we kind of need to make sure we have a little bit extra money for that. Oh, never mind. They're going to demand some ducats from us. So, our yearly bill to China is almost due. Alright, dry's at 80%. Okay, I guess they gain a claim, which is not great. Get a little bit of money from Malacca in the Philippines. It's not much. There we go. That's 90%. Let's get up there. Can't pay off anything until after we pay off China. Now, if these both start to pop here at the same time, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Come on, go ahead and pop. Go ahead and pop. Please. Come on. No, not raid 2. This could be problematic. Let's go, Dry. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, we won that one. Now we gotta immediately jump over here. Hope that we're strong enough. Yeah, against 7k, we should be fine. So that takes care of the unrest there for a while, the unrest there for a while, and also helps us get the autonomy down, which I am very happy with. And yeah, cool. Still don't have a lot of manpower to be fair, but I think all of that was worth it. And we'll get this one knocked out and things will be better for us. Love to get more ships out, but there we go. Alright, so that's all the separatists for a while. Did use up some manpower, but I think it's okay. We don't really want to seize land or sell titles right now. Although, we could seize some land and deal with the loyalty dip. How much? Do we know how much it would pop? Don't know if we know how much it would pop. Because you would go down to 20, 27. Okay, actually, we'd have too many. Everybody would go down at the moment. So, we cannot do that right now. Alright, well, let's get our resupply here, and let's check out... Let me get back up to 11k, and then we'll check out Dai Viet. Now, they did, like I said, cause us some manpower, which is not great. Hey, we can invest in new technology. I'm assuming we need to, yeah, I was going to say. I knew Dai Viet would be on 4 by now. So we kind of just need to do this the moment we get access to it. Otherwise, we're not going to stand a chance against Dai Viet. We can wait for others to get it. Let's get a little bit more neighbor bonus. I mean, eventually these guys are going to get it. So maybe we do just wait a few more ticks here. Save us a little bit of money. If we take it now, then it's going to be cheaper for them. In a way, I guess that's not good for us. We have an idle diplomat out there. Did it tell us they wanted, did it tell us what they want? I'm assuming it would tell us what's here somewhere, but oh, here we go. Yeah, so our tribute is, where are we? There we are. So yeah, just military power. So if we get enough money to pay off this loan this time around, we will do that. Cool. Ally with Lana. That is somewhat problematic. We can make that work. Actually, that would allow us to promise land to Lanjing in Lana, which could be helpful. But I'm not happy with the fact that you've got an ally now. Yeah, even if we brought you guys in, we'd basically be even overall. And we would need to bring these guys in if we're going to stand a chance at the moment. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I knew they were going to get an ally. I mean, it's not a very big ally, to be fair, but we knew they were going to get an ally at some point. I'm assuming, yeah, as long as these guys are still allied with Ayathai, we're in trouble. Like, there's nothing we can do about that. Alright. Go ahead and pay back this loan. Done with that. And, keep an eye on these guys. Once these guys get to 4, we can take the next tech at that point. Save us a few points. Why are you intent on running through my own territory? All right, where can we go that we have a lot of space? Let's go over here. That way, if they run on top of us, we should be able to support even their silliness. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. I think we took care of some good stuff with the autonomy. I'm actually pretty happy with how that went down. We're actually down to 6% autonomy here. Yes, eventually this will pop back up. And we'll lose that minus 100% recent uprising. But I think we'll be okay. I mean, the separatism is still going down. And eventually a lot of this will be okay. How long does the autonomy decrease? 1482. So yeah, it's a long time for that extra 10, you know, unrest there, but we can always, you know, adjust to the different direction later. So we'll see. All right, we're going to put a cut in there though. We really would love to go after Diviet. I just don't know if we're going to have enough to do that at some point. Hey, we can go up to 12 though. That's good. I do appreciate you guys watching though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.